Bresnan to the last ball of his second over, gone for 14 so far. Middle of the land on strike. I've been a little bit disappointed with the Sri Lankan bowlers because they've bowled to Mominul's strength. Seen him seen his wagon wheel where he's looked to score boundaries over mid-off and mid-on. That's exactly where he's got runs here as well. Better. But with the fielder up, lucky that he couldn't get more than 2. So, 7 of the over, 36 without loss.
T20 short version খেলা মারমার কাটকাট ব্যাপার থাকে উদ্বোধনী পার্টনারশিপে কিন্তু সম্পূর্ণ ম্যাচটা কিন্তু চেঞ্জ করে দিয়েছে ওয়েল স্টার হি ওয়াজ আউট অফ ক্রিকেট ফর আ লং টাইম বেসিক্যালি ইজ অ্যাটাকিং প্লেয়ার ভালো বল থেকে তারা টিমটা চেঞ্জ করেছে ফ্রেশ প্রেজেন্টস পাওয়ার প্লে বিপিএল 2017 প্রতিটি ম্যাচের শেষে যোগ রাখুন মাছরাঙা টেলিভিশনে
Well, at the corresponding stage, Rajshah looking better, 36 without loss. They led sixers and lost 2 wickets for 28, and these were the times that they were struggling. First 10 overs were a real struggle for them. He's been very good when the ball has been in his zone. Good driver. Didn't look to come down the pitch. We did show you the wagon wheel some time ago of Mominul, where he's got all his boundaries and sixers over mid-off and mid-on. Plunkett starts off with a full toss. And a single.
Roshan, you spoke in the first innings about people taking advantage of opportunities to score. There's another one. In essence, no full toss. And first ball of is over, but you've really got to take advantage of those. We've seen how difficult the wicket's been. A little bit of extra bounce from the seamers. Not as much turn as we've seen in Dhaka, but you've certainly got to take advantage of those full tosses.
Very, very nicely played. Delicate little touch. And with the man up at 45, 4 runs.
Poor spell by Plunkett. He's gone for a few. He's gone for 16 or 15 already. Of just 8 deliveries. He's erred and mostly been on the pads of the left-hander. I can tell you that Rajshah is enjoying this. They've looked solid, I must say. They haven't really looked too flustered about the partnership. They've looked solid. They've looked to try and have a more measured start rather than really that approach where they look to blast the bowling. That's better. Good comeback. Good Yorker from round the wicket. That's a better line to bowl and see how much quicker that last delivery was.
He's changed his angle of approach, coming around the wicket now. Cross seam that delivery, and that's probably because he's seen that little bit of extra bounce. And as you know, sometimes when you bowl cross seam, if it does land on the seam, you get a little bit of extra bounce. Working well with the conditions.
Great shot. It's full. There's nobody back on the boundary. And that's another welcome boundary for Mominul. He's looked good.
How many times has he gone over the bowler's head?
Man, he's done it comfortably. Shot. We've seen him go up and over the onside a lot so far in the tournament, but today, as you say, he's been particularly strong down the ground over the bowler's head. 6 gone, 46 for no loss.
সবসময় আপনার পাশে। বাংলাদেশের সর্বাধিক ব্যবহৃত পানির ট্যাঙ্ক গাজী ট্যাঙ্ক। গাজী প্রথম, গাজী সেরা। বাংলাদেশের সমৃদ্ধিতে গাজী গ্রুপ। সর্বোৎকৃষ্ট কাঁচামালে তৈরি গাজী পিভিসি পাইপ, আগাগোড়া মজবুত, বাংলাদেশের সেরা পাইপ।
গাজী পাইপ আগে আসলে কত উপকারী না পাইতাম।
গাজী প্রথম, গাজী সেরা। পানির প্রয়োজনে আমরা আছি সবসময় আপনার পাশে। বাংলাদেশের সর্বাধিক ব্যবহৃত পানির ট্যাঙ্ক গাজী ট্যাঙ্ক। গাজী প্রথম, গাজী সেরা। বাংলাদেশের সমৃদ্ধিতে গাজী গ্রুপ।
Loss, and the asking rate is 7.21. Original was 7.35.
It's been a good start for them. Taijul Islam, he has been very effective for the Select Sixers so far in the tournament. 51 matches and 49 wickets. His 20-over career. He's certainly going to need wickets from him today.
Looking to try and take some pace off the ball. The left arm spinner. Always good to bowl to right-handers. The left armer. If he can get a bit of turn. Down the wicket. Good shot. Very good shot. Hit the boundary on the full. It's a 6 to bring up the 50. Let's see.
যারা আমি আল্লাহকে ভালোবাসতে চায় ওদেরকে একটা মাপকাঠি দিয়ে দাও, তারা যেন আপনি নবীকেই ভালোবাসে। কাকে ভালোবাসতে কাকে ভালোবাসা হবে? এক কথায় মাপকাঠি নিয়ে নেন। এই আয়াত কইরা কত বক্তারা বয়ান করে তরিকুল হাকিকত শেষ পর্যন্ত বলে না।
নিরাপদ পথ চলা। সর্বোৎকৃষ্ট কাঁচামালে তৈরি গাজী পিভিসি পাইপ, আগাগোড়া মজবুত, বাংলাদেশের সেরা পাইপ।
গাজী পাইপ আগে আসলে কত উপকারী না পাইতাম।
গাজী প্রথম, গাজী সেরা।
Rajai have got to their third 50-plus partnership in 5 games. That's 50-plus opening partnership, and how important the opening stands. Particularly when you're looking to try and get a good score on, or even when chasing. Always the pace is important. Ronnie's made 21 of 18, Mominul 38 of 24. Nabil Samad in his first game in the BPL this year, that he is coming on at a very, very important time. 8 wickets at this stage. Made a fair bit of T20 cricket. 29 wickets in 46 games. Samad. Just a bit uppish, but in the gap, drifting onto the pads. He's got that leg side very well covered with boundary riders.
Why not?
লেবু।
01 3 10 7
010280
This stage in their innings. Cuts that away through the offside for another single. Bear in mind the last 5 overs for Sean, they did get 69 at this stage, well ahead, and if they can just continue as they've been going so far, we find that Waka Yunus, who's just joined the Select Sixers, lots on his mind. How do we get wicket?
Giving a turn, pushing that ball through quicker. Nominal strength has been to look to come down the pitch. They were again, you could see the intentions were good, looking to come down the pitch, beating somewhat off the surface. With the ball turning. That's a leg by. So far this over has been good, just 3 runs of it. The lead will need a few overs like this, and also wickets. That's the key. Just a bit uppish again. The single. So far, it's been a good over, just 4 runs, including the leg by. You want to finish it off that way. Ball on strike. Long off out, long on out. The leg side is covered as well. What would he do here? Wants a single, but he ends well. 63 without loss.
Next call, Super Sleep.
কি প্রবলেম?
আমার ঘুম।
কাজী পাইপ আগে আসলেন কত উপকারীরা পাইতাম কাজী প্রথম কাজী সেরা পানির প্রয়োজনে আমরা আছি সবসময় আপনার পাশে বাংলাদেশের সর্বাধিক ব্যবহৃত পানির ট্যাঙ্ক গাজী প্রথম গাজী সেরা বাংলাদেশের সমৃদ্ধিতে গাজী গ্রুপ
completes the Boshandara LP Gas strategic timeout. Nasser Hussain will be feeling much more relieved now that he's seen the back of Ronnie Talukdar, and they're looking rather ominous, that opening pair for the Rajshahi Kings. Samit Patel is the new batsman in, taking strike now.
Well, he's off the mark. He completely looked out to sorts in the previous game. Picked second ball, duck, but he's been promoted up the order. He must have given the license by the captain to go out and hit the way out of your bad patch.
Well, he's got the foundation for it. Should not be a concern. And you're talking about being tentative. Mominul Haq thought of having a little poke at that one. Decided wisely.
Well, the batsman on that occasion was looking for the turn. That's why he moved outside that leg stump to create a bit of room. The turn wasn't there, he was stumped. Good bowling from Nasser Hussain. End of the 9th over. It's 66 for 1 now.
উপরে নীল আকাশ, নিচে খেলা আর খেলা। প্রিয় দর্শক মণ্ডলী, এই যেন খেলা নয়, এ হচ্ছে মানুষের এক মিলন মেলা। আমি যেটা করি এখানে ঘটনা ঘটে মাই চলতেছে মাঠে, মাই চলতেছে গ্যালারিতে, কারণ মায়ের মধ্যে ভাইটামিন আছে। চোখ রাখুন বেশ নিবেদিত ক্রিকেট জগতে, শুধুমাত্র জিডিপিতে।
Sylhet sixes were 42 for 3. They're really struggling. Those who can forget that blistering finish the last 5 overs. Samit Patel, as Amar was mentioning, needs to just, oh, that's an appeal. He's gone. I was about to say he's got to redeem himself. He does not do that. All he does is have a little poke outside the off stump, gets a little bit of an edge, and it's taken very well by Nurul Hasan.
Well, in the previous game, he lost his 4 true deliveries. Same result, but this time around, he was able to open his account. 2 wickets. Game changing in a jiffy for the bowling side. He comes and goes for 1. It's 66 for 2 now.
সর্বোৎকৃষ্ট কাঁচামালে তৈরি গাজী পিভিসি পাইপ, আগাগোড়া মজবুত, বাংলাদেশের সেরা পাইপ।
গাজী পাইপ আগে আসলে কত উপকারী না পাইতাম।
গাজী প্রথম, গাজী সেরা।
গাজীটা নিরাপদ হোক পথ চলা।
Zakir Hasan, the youngster. He's just playing his first game in this edition of the AKSBPL 2017 powered by Shah Cement.
Well, he was very effective in the field and very agile. Saved quite a few runs. Here you go. His bad run of form carries on. Back where that ball turned, bounced, inside edge. Good running from Mominul.
Just going back to the fall of Samit Patel's wicket, it's just showed the apprehension in his mind, the uncertainty that he's been going through, this bad patch he's been having, and that was so very evident in that shot. Mominul on strike now. 40 is compiled of 31 balls. He's looking good, and he needs to stay there for the Rajshahi Kings as they go towards the target. Field change. Deep third man comes in within the 30-yard circle, rather square. Tucked away nicely for a comfortable single.
It's very important that Mominul carries on for his side, and also he's scored 41. He is nearing his second 50 of the tournament.
Well, came forward to meet the ball. Well done, Nabil Samad. Just shortened the length enough. Just cramp him, and all he could do is just close the face of the bat. Then straight to the fielder.
Well, certainly, after the fall of 2 wickets, there is a stiff competition between bat and ball.
Dot ball count, boy, dot ball count.
Well, he's on the lookout for a run, but he keeps on finding Nasir Hussain every time. Standing at 45, he's trying to put it square of him. Much more forward, not succeeding.
Yes, he's looking to play his strokes. 2 quick wickets hasn't deterred Hassan to go on and play his natural game. Well, that's a paddle sweep. He should get runs. A good effort. From the captain, certainly sending some runs for his side.
Brilliant stuff. This is commitment shown by the captain. He's the one who's showing the other fielders with this wonderful piece of fielding. I think he's done well there.
Next ball, super sweep.
কি প্রবলেম? এই যে ক্যাসেল দেখছ না? প্রিন্স রনি, প্রিন্সেসকে বাঁচাও।
Nasir Hussain has decided to complete his quota of 4 overs, 1 for 13 so far, and gives the ball some air and extracts a little more purchase out of the wicket. Beer is downstairs. Let's go down and join him.
আমি এখন বসে আছি সিলেট সিক্সার্সের সব ফ্যানদের মাঝখানে, যদিও তাদের মুখে দুশ্চিন্তার ছাপ পুরো থেকে স্পষ্ট। আপনার কি মনে হচ্ছে যে আজকে আমরা কিন্তু খেলার প্রায় শেষ দিকে চলে এসেছি, কি প্রেডিক্ট করছে পর্যন্ত?
ইনশাআল্লাহ সিলেট জিতবেন, অলরেডি পড়ে গেছে, আর 2টো উইকেট পড়লে ইনশাআল্লাহ এই 2টো বল যে কোনো সময় পাওয়া যাবে ইনশাআল্লাহ।
Hi. Silet was doing so well on their own bid. In their last few matches, they're not doing that well.
You know, basically in the beginning we were top in the right. So the tournament, the competition. So we're giving the other team some chances so that they can cope up and match up with us. And that is something. I'm from Bedifoot, Amar Jalif, so whatever happened, so we're gonna win tonight.
Best of luck. Now back to the commentary.
All right, the Silet Sixers, and that's the way you support your team to the full.
And so is Zakir Hassan. Looks to be a very well organized player of this edition of BPL, but he looks very comfortable going to play his stroke.
Talukdar's footwork and head position when he was there in the middle, to see the way he approached the ball, but the one that got him is looking up. He's a little wider down the leg side, left. A lot of 11 done, 78. Going through the overs very, very quickly, and that's a very good thing from the select sixers point of view. You don't want the batsman to settle down, just in your eyes, in your face all the time.
A few wickets, taken the required run rate slightly higher. It's gone to 7.70 now. Couple of good overs from Sylhet Sixers. Maybe a wicket.
More to defend. 147. Oh, I'm just going to say, that didn't touch the bat. I don't think.
What